Steady to heavy rain will continue across the DMV for the rest of the day with that possibility of flooding, but we'll let you know if we could finally catch a break by the time we get to Wednesday.
One dog making a big difference. How Tiller helps first responders at Reagan National Airport.
The battle for DC's budget. Why the chairman is demanding DC Mayor Muriel Bowser hand it over. And capturing moments on video without sacrificing quality. What a new 360 camera can do for you. That's in today's Tech Talk.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And thank you for joining us for DC News Now. I'm Tosin Fakile. Mark Hall has the day off. It is the DMV first warn day in parts of our area under a flood watch for tonight. We have team coverage this afternoon. DC News Now's Dave Laval tracking current conditions. But first, let's talk to meteorologist Damon Manson. Damon, a very rainy Tuesday, to say the least.
Yeah, Tosin, that rain has been coming down pretty much all day long across portions of the DMV. We're just now starting to catch some breaks, but regardless, that rainfall has been causing some problems, especially where it has been the heaviest. Now, for the most part, many of us have just been able to go about our day, yes, dealing with the rain, but it hasn't led to any flooding, thankfully enough. But we have had occasional warnings popping up, and with pockets of steadier rain still showing up, like over Loudoun County right now, we still have the possibility of some more flooding as we move into the evening time. Now, parts of Western Maryland, West Virginia, this is what we were worried about, and this is an area that was hit the hardest. That flashing right there on your screen is an emergency flash flood warning that's been in place for southwestern Allegheny County. Georges Creek from Lonaconing to Westonport has flooded out roadways, and some of the water, unfortunately, has gone into some of the buildings in this area. Now, that flash flood warning goes until 5:45 p.m. This continues to be in place because it is a life-threatening situation with that water rushing into buildings along roadways. Anybody in a low-lying area is at risk of those floodwaters. Hopefully, everybody's been able to get to higher ground in that section of the county where over 3 inches of rainfall has already come down. Now, the totals are less, but we still do have a flood warning that was just put into place in parts of Fairfax County. This is right along the Beltway, just outside of Annandale, moving back toward Willow Woods as well. 1 to 1.5 inches of rain have come down, so small streams and creeks right along the Beltway here in Fairfax County could be exceeding their banks. So heads up near Annandale, you may be seeing some flooding there in some low-lying areas right along some of those smaller streams and creeks. And we're not done. The flood watch, it stays in effect straight until 6 a.m. on Wednesday for pretty much the entire DMV as more of that rain comes down. We'll time out when more of us could see some breaks of dry weather as we head into the day tomorrow, coming up in your full forecast here in just a bit.
Damon, we'll check in with you soon. We're going to send things over to DC News Now's Dave Laval, who is live in Alexandria, Virginia. Dave, you have been brave today all around the DMV, checking out conditions for us. Tell us what you've seen.
Well, there's lots of good news to talk about, Tosin. Basically, it's been wet all day, but really no flooding around the DMV that we've been able to see. We are here in Old Town, the historic part of Alexandria, along Prince Street and the Strand, and during heavy rains, this area is prone to flooding. Going to step out of the way because what we have gathering behind me, that's the closest we've seen to any real flooding around the region all day. We've been in Montgomery County, we've been in Fairfax County, we talked to emergency management in Prince William County, and they told us despite the warnings, there have been no reports of any flooding all day. And we did not hear back from Fairfax County, though we didn't see anything posted on its social media pages. Another area besides Old Town that is prone to flooding is on the opposite side of the Anacostia River, the tidal basin in the district. When you get heavy rains, oh, that definitely floods along the channel. We did go over there, just lots of rain. Fortunately, no flooding. So again, if you're out there, just use some extra caution on the road, because I can tell you saw plenty of drivers out there when the rain has gotten heavy, and they were shooting past us. No headlights, no tail lights, so a little bit of dangerous driving over there. But the good news is, yes, or take it as bad news, it's raining. Good news is, really no flooding. We're live in Old Town in Alexandria. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right, Dave, go get dry. Thank you so much for that report. Train delays, they are still ongoing after a Baltimore warehouse fire. More than 200 firefighters battled the flames overnight and into early morning hours today. Several MARC, Penn Line and Amtrak trains were suspended between the district and Baltimore due to that incident. Many early morning travelers were left stranded and frustrated.
Stressful thing because you're trying to get to work, and I work in Odenton, so taking an Uber from Union Station to Odenton is out the question.
Amtrak is reporting delays are expected to last through the rest of the day along the Northeast Corridor. Developing now, Prince George's County Police investigating a deadly shooting in Clinton last night. Police responded to Piscataway Road, where they found the victim, 30-year-old Anthony Dawson, in a parking lot. He died at the scene. There's a $25,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest. Today, interim U.S. Attorney for D.C. Ed Martin says 189 people have been arrested during what they're calling an immigration crackdown. Martin says it's a part of President Donald Trump's Make D.C. Safe and Beautiful initiative. The arrests happened during an enhanced targeted ICE operation from May 6th through 9th. Martin calls the arrest a major step forward in making D.C. safer for legal citizens and their families. D.C. Council moving forward with a plan to ban cell phones in D.C. public and charter schools. That bill, the Disconnect Act of 2025, requires local education agencies to develop and implement a plan to prohibit students from using personal wireless devices during school. It's also calling for the Office of State Superintendent to develop a model policy and monitor compliance.
Prohibiting cell phones and personal devices from school will reduce distractions for students and enhance their learning experience. Last year, only 34% of district students met or exceeded expectations in English language arts and literacy.
The district schools currently don't have a uniform policy on cell phones. If it is approved, it'll take effect in the 2026-2027 school year. Council will take a final vote on this bill on June 3rd. One dog is making a big difference in the lives of first responders at both Reagan National Airport and Dulles Airport. And he isn't your typical police canine. Meet Tiller. He's a 3-year-old black lab and works hard as the Metropolitan Washington Airport Authority Police Department's facility dog. DC News Now's Randy Bass got to meet Tiller today. And Randy, Tiller had a major role in helping airport first responders through some very tough times earlier this year.
Yes, he did. Tiller worked alongside dozens of first responders to support them in the days and weeks after the deadly midair collision here near Reagan National Airport back in January. And as we heard from Airports Authority Police today, they tell us Tiller has done a whole lot to change conversations surrounding mental health on the job. At busy Reagan National Airport, 3-year-old Tiller and his MWA police lieutenant are a special duo.
It's a great experience having Tiller with me all the time.
Tiller isn't sniffing out drugs or bombs. He's sniffing around for a lap to sit on, looking to provide comfort to first responders and others who come through DCA's doors.
He picks up on changes in behavior, and he is just often, you'll see him applying pressure as a task that he does to help mitigate that stress and anxiety going on.
Tiller and Lieutenant Blayman's work and training together over the last 2 years coming to a head on January 29th.
Repeated exposures to trauma take its toll on us in this profession.
That day, all 67 people on board a regional jet and an Army Black Hawk helicopter were killed in the midair collision over the Potomac River. Hundreds of first responders descended upon DCA, and Tiller was there to help them through it all.
Tiller is one way or one tool to help to cope in the moment, days and weeks following it. Sometimes no words need to be said, just a couple moments or a couple minutes with Tiller can go a long way.
With Tiller, people's reaction, you can just see the stress kind of wash away as they interact with Tiller. MWA's
police chief says having a facility dog has really helped officers to open up.
through the work of Tiller and Tim, we've been able to bridge the conversation to make sure our staff understands it's okay to say I'm not okay.
Now, while Tiller is a working dog on the job here at DCA and Dulles, if you spot him, Airports Authority police say it is okay to go up and ask to say hello and even offer a few pets. At Reagan National Airport, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
All right, Randy, thank you. DC's Department of Parks and Recreation says summer program registration is now open. Programs include Summer Swim League, Youth Water Polo, Piano, Ballet, Hip Hop Dance, Cheer, Tennis, and Intro to Lacrosse. The aquatics program kicked off today. All other summer programs will start at noon tomorrow. We are days away from the start of World Pride DC, and the first event kicks off this weekend in Arlington. ARLnow.com listing a few of those events. The first event is the Show Your Pride Light Project and Block Party. That's Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. in Clarendon. There will be ongoing performance at the Signature Theater featuring LGBTQ+ themed productions. Still ahead.